Greetings. Hi, my name is Amira Senko Kwali. I'm with Ask Life Coaching Ministry. Of course, I'm the CEO, the owner. Today, I'm just going to do a briefing on tarot readings. Of course, if you want to learn more, you have to take my course. You can get in contact with me. I'm going to get that out the way. 502-208-9142. And my website is www.ask314life.com. It's pretty simple and easy. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. My computer is dying. See, let me plug it in real quick. Oh well, it's straight up raw. These raw videos. I'm not doing all this editing and stuff because that's just not who I am. I'm just natural. See, natural. Probably when I get, along the ways, I'll, do all that. Not right now with that. Anyway, so my little tarot cards. These are one of the ones that I just got. You can do different readings. I don't just do tarot card readings. I do energy readings. Sometimes I can just pick stuff up right then and there. Sometimes I need a tool. And of course, as you've seen in my earlier video, see my handy dandy dowsing tool, which is the pendulum. And then of course, as you know, let me pull these out. You know these, I use these, utilize these as well. And I also go off of crystals. Let me see. I got them in bags. I got this one in bag. This one of the options I have in bags. I use these as well. Doing different techniques. And hold on one second. Let me get my cowrie shells. Cowrie shells. And yes, I almost knocked down my cards. Of course, I use these. Which, what I forgot to mention, they on my hair. I forgot to tell you that. But anyway, this, can you see them? Okay, great. All right, so I utilize these as well. And I kind of go off of energy. Sometimes I feel something, sometimes I hear something, or sometimes I feel it, and some just come to me and I can just read you like that. And when I read people, and everybody, it just depends on what person. First of all, I'm not a psychic, I'm a reader. It's a difference. And it is, yeah, you do have to have some type of intuition. It's just all about intuition. Everybody has intuition. Some things can be taught to develop your power or energies of telling certain things a little bit more, and that's what I'll be here for. Some people have it, and honestly, some people just don't have it at all, and you have to go to people like me to get your readings. But again, I'm not psychic. So I just want to reiterate that I'm not psychic. No, I'm not psychic. Me, no, not psychic. I'm a reader, and I am good at what I do. I'm able to tell people certain things. Sometimes I might be off a little bit. It may not be you, but it might be someone close to you. And you're like, wow, this happened to such and such. Or the timing, because again, we talked about this before about how I can I can tell you certain things. It might not be like going to happen that day. It could be past. We deal with past. It could be in your past. It could have been in your present or now. Present and now is a little bit different to me, for me, and future. So it could be upcoming. So it just really depends upon whatever the situation is. And sometimes, again, I use different forms. Those are not the only forms I use. I just gave you an example of some things. I'm not going to give you all my tricks because guess what? You need me. I want you to need me. Hey. But definitely with my basic tarot card reading classes or teaching people, I definitely get people to trust their intuition. Trusting your intuition is very important. And just kind of picking up on whatever you feel and don't be afraid. Definitely with the tarot, try the tarots. And not everybody can read the tarot. Sometimes they or differently. I get I get different ones. I have a whole bunch of different ones. And no, I'm not gonna tell you all the ones that I have. but I do have different ones, and it's best that you get like different ones. One of the people, you can get the Cleo cards. I remember this one of my really good sisters. I can't recall her name right now, but she has a video out on Miss Cleo's cards, and those are pretty good cards. I recently had purchased them, and I just so happened to see her video. I was like, wow, somebody else got them. Okay. Um, so let me just say this: the tarot reading is not for everybody. Not everybody should try to do it because it's not meant for everybody. But it's a good thing to understand them at least if you're gonna take the course. But again, don't try to sit home. Um, so, but anyway, so so what you have to do first is kind of clear your head, kind of set the mood. I got a candle lit over there. I did a black candle for warding out negative energies. Also, you can do a white candle. I also do like a banishing sprinkle of herbs to banish any evil energies out. When I do my reading, of course, I do it like, of course, like I showed you all earlier about how tapping in and saying, you know, blessings, of course, because of the fact that you have your gift and you always want to be thankful to the ancestors because without them, you wouldn't have it. And definitely, I believe that people who normally have intuition or have very good third eye capabilities as well as the crown capabilities. This is the crown chakra, by the way, and this is the third eye. And when you have those kind of capabilities, normally it's within your family bloodline. So it's always good to research and find out what aunt or uncle or grandmother, grandfather, etc., cousin, whomever, that may have had the gift back in the day or recently. You can certainly find that out. And I really do believe that. Again, it's African. We're definitely spiritual people. And it's always good to practice being in tune with your ancestors, and you'll need it one day. Especially this thing that's going on here in the world. At any rate, so with these particular cards, I'm not gonna do a big read. I'm just gonna do something on myself. Whew, shall I dare? But some tarot card readings come with, books. Some of them come with tell you how to do it. Some of them really do I use the books. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Sometimes to understand the meaning of the card, but mostly I pick on whatever energy and whatever it tells me, because I can certainly hear it. But if you have never done it before, and if you're learning, then I would go with using the book if it comes with a book. So try to get tarot card readings that have books. And also don't be afraid to say what it is, and just let people understand that you are a reader, you're not a psychic. So what you'll be giving them most of the time, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is on my life, okay? So that's thus far of readings that I have given, I've been like 98.5 correct, which I think that's not too bad. Some things I'm kind of off on, but again, I'm a reader, I'm not a psychic. And I'm still developing, and I still want to develop because, again, I want to get really good and I want to show others how to get to the basic point. That's why I teach the basic classes. And there's always room for improvement. So I do watch others to learn how they possibly do theirs. But to be honest with you, folks, I really just go off intuition. So anyway, I went ahead and stirred up the cards. I don't let people touch my cards. Most people tell you that it's okay to touch your cards. They'll have, when they do readings, they'll be like, okay, touch this, touch this. They'll stack it in threes, 1, 2, 3, and then they'll have the person draw their own cards. Hell no. I don't let people touch my stuff. I don't want people touching my stones. I don't like people touching my cards. I don't like all of that because I don't know what kind of energy you're working with. And I want your energy to do energy transference, which we'll talk about at another date. So stay tuned for that one. I'm gonna stir the cards up again. I was not a dealer back in the day, and probably not in the form of life. So I'm not the best stir up, and I didn't play cards like. I know it's customarily that in black households that everybody know how to play cards. I never played cards. I used to use cards to do readings on people. Okay, let me just be all the way honest with you. I would be like, I ask my aunt, give me your cards. She'd be like, here, play with these cards. And guess what I do? I'll be doing readings. Okay, but whatever. And I had to keep that quiet because they probably my one aunt thought I was nuts. But that's another story. That was painful for me. But we'll talk about that later. So anyway, I'm trying to stir them up as best as I can. So what I do is I go with the left hand. The left hand is always a good hand to use. I keep them in my right hand. On my left hand, I will, and this is how I do them. Everybody don't have to do it this way. And I kind of just ask the ancestors, etc. I do my, I do my intentions, and pretty much go with that. And I'll just select the card. And sometimes I'll go off the top deck, and sometimes I mix it up. Sometimes I spread it out like so. Can you see? Oh shoot, you can't even see. Can you see? Shoot, I'm not good with this. Y'all gotta bear with me. See? Okay, there we go. Can you see? There we go. There we go. I set them up like that. So I'm gonna pick a card. I'm gonna pick one card. I'm not ready to do a whole big reading, okay? Because I'm not. Excuse me. So basically, I selected the Emperor's card, and in dealing with the Emperor's card, it's really, really important to just understand what that means. And so the book states, but I'm gonna break it down for you. But I'll tell you what the book says, but keep in mind anybody can read what's off the book, but it's all about intuition. But I'm doing it from a beginner's perspective, okay? So I'm not gonna do it on a different level. So basically, they're saying this is for funny. I don't even want to tell y'all, okay? But it does in the book. It talks about doubting yourself and new beginnings and pregnancy and love, right? That's Look, I'm not going to tell y'all my business. I'm not getting ready to get into that, but I will share parts of this reading with you. So at times it talks about me doubting myself, which I do sometimes. On the terms of doing videos and going to the next level, that gets on my nerves. People like, well, you got to crease. I had this one sister. I'm going to name drop. Her name is Nikki, and she's really good with promotions. She does PR work, and she just kind of gave me a couple of hints. She's like, well, you got to do videos. And I had another brother tell me that. Then I had my king say, hey, you got to do videos. I don't like doing videos, y'all. First of all, that's why I'm trying to do it and get it over with and whatever. Okay. Because I'm not that formal. I'm the type of person when I'm lecturing you, if you come to one of my lectures, I will kick off my shoes, drink my coffee. I'm going to chill. I'm just not that kind of person where I have to be all, whoo, yes. And drink like this with the tea. I'm a lady, but I don't have time for all that. Okay. So basically it talks about my doubting myself and my circumstances. However, it is a new beginning for new times approaching, a time for love and sensuality. And then it talks about a pregnancy might be indicated. Okay, let me just break this down. I'm not getting ready to go all into detail with you, but I normally don't really read the cards. But when you're a beginner, you should, so you can get familiarized with them. What I normally do and how I do readings is I will explain to the subject or whoever the client is I'm doing a reading for. I'll let you know, hey, I'm not, psychic. What I'll do is I will, just look at the card, and I would just kind of, I already set my intention out. If the client may have a question ahead of time, I will allow them to give me the question. So the card can pretty much answer the question, right? And I was just asked to be in tune with them. And I will pull the card out and whatever energy I feel with that. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Up on that card, that reading was actually correct because again, I told y'all earlier, I don't like doing these videos. I don't like talking. I don't like going through all this stuff. I don't even like really doing promotions. I'm good at what I do. I feel that confidently. I love helping people. Most of all, I love doing it. Okay, let me just be honest with you. I love helping people. When I don't help people, I feel bad. You know what I mean? But I really love helping people on whatever healing level I have to, because I'm a healer by nature. That's who I am. Okay. So when it talks about the that insecurity, I pretty much know that that's actually on point. Some of the other stuff we ain't gonna talk about, but I'm just gonna say that up on the feel that I feel within my gut, um, and within it's telling me to basically just go with it. To basically just go with, if I make mistakes along the way, it's okay for me to just go ahead and do what I need to do, because I'm going to be great one day. Well, I'm already great. We all are great, right? Aren't we? Yes. But we all aspire to be even better. And so that's basically what I'm going to do. And I'm just not going to be afraid to do it. I'm going to accomplish everything that I set out my mind to do. So basically that's what I'm hearing in my ear. It's kind of hard to explain it. That's what I mean when I tell people you either you have or you don't. Certain people have different types of intuition. Like you may be a twin, or you might have a sister or brother or something, and you can feel certain things for something that's not right, and you call that person. That's intuition. Or when your children are sick, or when something that happened to your family or a loved one. So those are definitely intuitions. And the feelings that you get, and some just overcomes you. Your chest might hurt. That's another way. Oh my god, my chest hurt. Or your throat may feel funny, or your even down to your sinus issues. I'm telling you, it's kind of wild, right? But you can feel certain things will let you know that you need to be mindful of something, or but some people don't even have that. Some people just whatever. Okay. So just you know, just understand that it's definitely a gift. It's not devil worshiping. It's not evil because you pick up on something. And hey, I know I was going to talk about tarot reading, but let me get into a couple of things. This is what um, makes me kind of look at people kind of strange, because they're always talking this old witchcraft stuff, and because you're tarot reading, because you tap into energies, you're Satan. First of all, I don't worship Satan. Okay, let's just get that out the way. I don't worship Satan. I believe in God. I celebrate God, or the creator, whatever you want to call the creator. But I'm just in tune with my ancestry line, and I'm in tune with energies. I understand angels. I just understand a different aspect of the realm of life. That's all it is. Okay. So please don't label me. Let me label myself. I'll tell you what I am. I don't need you telling me what I am, but I'll tell you what I am. So just want to throw that in there. So hide your daughters, hide your sons. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I just want everybody to know that it's okay to be different, and differences make a better world. Especially when we can kind of come together a little bit better. But that's a whole nother story. I'm not gonna have that discussion with you. But I'm just saying, just accept people for what they are. And if you have a diviner, as I call myself, or a healer, as I call myself as well, in your family, don't think they're crazy. They really probably know what they're doing. And I think that, it's an African tradition that we have to go back to our elders, and we have to go to our diviners or our healers within our family, because a lot of these ailments that's going on right now, they might be able to heal you. So maybe you should listen to somebody. Maybe the stuff you doing is just not working. Maybe they might be on top of something, even though you think, Uncle Woody is a little nutty. And then he'll be telling you stuff and he'll be on point. Maybe you should listen to him. Maybe it's not him, maybe it's you. But anyway, I'm signing off. Thank you so much. And I just want everybody to enjoy my videos, and please like them, because it is motivation for me. Don't hate on my videos, and don't be like disliking, because I'm going to delete the comment anyway. I ain't going to even read. I'm just going to read all the positive feedback. But anyway, so take my class. Again, go to my website, www.ask if I didn't make that abundantly clear, 314 life.com. Right. Okay. Peace.